Hey, and welcome to this video for Windscribe. Windscribe is an application that's going to allow you to block ads and trackers as well as unlock geo-restricted content, which is basically anything that can only be accessed by people in specific countries. So when you go to the website, you can see that there are two options here. You can either install the Chrome extension or you can install the Windows application. Now keep in mind the options you see here will be tailored to whichever browser you're using and whichever operating system you're accessing this page from. So for instance, if you were accessing this page from Mac OS X and you were using Firefox, the appropriate software links will appear. So I'm going to go ahead and install the Windows application from the site here. So we're going to click on Install for Windows and just click on Save. So we'll wait for this installer to download and then we're going to go ahead and follow the setup process. Alright, now that that's downloaded, I'm going to go ahead and launch the setup. Alright, so you get a window here that'll allow you to go ahead and install the software. So click on Next, 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 and Next again. Finally, we'll click on Install. It'll ask you if you'd like to install the device software. Click on Install. And now you're all set. Make sure this is checked here so you can go ahead and run Windscribe and click on Finish. Now once the software opens, you can see it's going to ask you whether or not you have an account. Go ahead and click on No. And you can see that there are two options for our software. There's a free account, which allows you to have 10 gigabytes of data. You get one connection and you have 9 locations. Now, if you pay $9 a month for our Pro account, you'll get unlimited data, unlimited connections, and there are over 20 locations that you'll have to pick from. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to go ahead and click on Use for Free. Alright, and now I'm going to create my account so I can enter a username and password as well as my email. Also, if you have a voucher code, it'll ask you to enter that here. Since I don't, I'm going to click on Create Free Account. And now I'm here at my account page, so you can see that I've actually created my account. So now I can log into the software. I'm going to open that back up here, put in my username and password. And once you log in, here's the interface of the software. So you can see I have 2 gigs of data left to use. There's a simple on-off button here that you'll be able to use to activate the software. And here's where I can choose which country kind of IP address that I want to connect to. So I can connect to a US, Canada, Mexico, or France-based IP address. So I'm going to click on the France icon here. I want to connect to a France IP address. And I'm going to click on this button here to make sure it's selected at on. So whichever way the line is facing is going to determine whether or not it's on or off. And it is currently on, and here's what it's saying my IP address is going to be. You can see you also get a message down here that says you're now connected. So now I'm connected to this IP address. I can browse the internet securely. It will not recognize my IP address, my personal IP address, anytime I'm accessing a website. And you can also go to your web browser and you can check just to make sure that you're actually connected to that network. So an easy way to do that is go to Google. Now already you can see that it's taking me to the Google France page as soon as I type in google.com. I can type in what's my IP. You can see that there are some different options I can use. I usually go to whatismyip.com. Here I can see that it says my IP address is this here. You can see it's recognizing me as being from France, which is awesome. So I'm connected to this IP and I can browse the internet securely. Alright, so now I'm going to show you that since I am connected to this IP address, which is recognizing that I'm from France, that it's not going to allow me to access websites that are restricted to the United States. So for example, if I wanted to access HBO Go, I'm going to go ahead and go into another tab here and type in HBO Go. And here's the website. So if I click on this link, you can see you're going to get a message that pops up here that says to access this website, you're going to need to be in the United States. You can't access this in France or other countries because it is geolocation restricted. Now I'm going to go back to this website here. I'm going to pull my software back up. And now this time I'm going to click on this button here and select US East. You can see that it shows the connection's terminated because it's now connecting to a US IP address. Now that I'm connected to this US IP address, let's try that again. So first I'm going to refresh this page here. You can see that it's showing that I'm from Utah, so this is a US state. And so if I was to try and access HBO Go now, if I refresh the page, now you can see that I'm able to actually access HBO Go. So if you're in another country like France or Germany or England or any other country outside of the United States and you want to be able to access websites like HBO Go, Netflix, Hulu, Hulu Plus. All of those different websites are geolocation restricted. So by using the software, you'll be able to connect to a US-based IP address, and you'll be able to enjoy all of this content in your home country. As I mentioned before, you can also download the Chrome extension straight from the home page here. And it's going to redirect you to the Chrome store here, where you can add this to Chrome and click on Add Extension. And if you look in the top right-hand corner here of your Chrome screen, you can click on the actual extension here, log in, and you'll be able to use Windscribe from Chrome. So this has been a quick look at Windscribe, a great application to block ads and trackers and access geo-restricted content. That's it for this video tutorial for Windscribe.com. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.